I'm living life.
Bro, you got too many jingles in your head. Too many jingles.
I remember thinking about the episode of the Jamie Foxx show when he had the jingle battle.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Ray Bradford. This is Scatterbrain, the Ray Bradford podcast. Thank y'all for continuing to liking, sharing, all that good stuff. Take a minute right now to stop, like, subscribe, and click the alert bell so you can know when we drop some more stuff. Yeah, man, I'm not going to be before y'all long with no introduction. Get straight to it. I got a special guest today, a good friend, Miss Amber Scott.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah,
How are
this
you?
girl come on talking about hello. Like she on the phone, man. What the fuck?
Hey, hello.
Okay. So how has your week been?
It's been long. Probably one of the longest week of my life. Just about. It's hot,
Nah.
but it's been a long week. A good week.
What all you done this week?
Work, exercise, sleep. Seriously. I just feel like with the summer days, it just roll around a long time.
We were just talking about you had some extracurricular activity. Did you go out and enjoy yourself? Were you outside?
I did this weekend. I did.
You outside?
Saturday.
Okay.
I was outside.
Where you go?
We went to Keg and Barrel. Had a few drinks. Shout out to the Green Tea Party.
Is the atmosphere of the Keg and Barrel inviting?
I think it is. We felt invited. We didn't feel like, we were the outcasts or the specks amongst the group.
Okay.
And a little bowling on Saturday.
You did a little bowling?
Yeah, a little bowling.
Where you go bowling?
Hub Lanes.
Can you bowl?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
What's your score?
250.
Hell no. Ain't no way you bowling on 250 and you still in Hattiesburg. You supposed to be on the pro somewhere.
No, man, it's low key. Okay, it wasn't 250. It was more like 135.
You got nails on. I know you ain't bowling on 250.
It was 135.
You ain't bowling on 135.
I did bowl at 135.
I can't even bowl 135.
You not me. I legit bowled at 135 yesterday.
130. What the fuck?
Bowling used to be like a little family thing of mine. Like, we would go bowling after a holiday. My uncle was like in a bowling league in the military. So when we went, he had his bag and his shoes. Even when he was going blind, he was still strikes every time.
All right, so can you what is called? You put the English on the ball,
Nah,
or you just roll it straight down?
I can't do all that. Just, get
straight
it down
down.
there. Yeah.
So you got a game plan, or you just?
I got a game plan. I can't give you all my secrets. Just know I can bowl.
Give me one.
No.
One. You aiming at the dot? What you doing?
Yeah, you know how I had the little arrow?
Yeah.
So, if I want to go down the middle, I gotta aim it that way. I gotta come in from the side and gotta get that foot.
I definitely don't believe you bowling on 135 doing
I
all
will
that.
show you the picture on my phone from the score.
We
can add it in.
That's what I was about to say. Airdrop me that when we done and we add
I have
that
no
in.
problem with it.
135.
Yes.
You beat everybody?
No. Brittany beat me.
You lost?
Yeah.
And you bowled 135?
Brittany was like at a 150 something, I think. If not, see, Brittany bowled in high school. I don't know if you know B Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah, she bowled in high school. So when she came, she had her bowling bag and her shoes. We thought it was a friendly type of thing, and she was just out there striking.
Competition.
Oh yeah, bald head, flames on it and everything.
Oh no, I ain't bowling with nobody that got flames on their ball.
She was so smooth with it. It was just like, okay, yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Don't sleep on women bowlers. We got nails, but we can bowl.
You ain't even putting your finger in the hole.
I am. You gotta grip it. You get them.
You bowling with these three fingers?
No, I'm just showing
I'm about to say, ain't no way you bowling with these three fingers, girl.
No, I put my fingers in the nails and all.
Your forearm so strong, you bowl with these. Strong.
I'm not doing it. No.
Ooh. So you, look. We going bowling this week.
Bet.
Cause I don't look here. Nah, man. But I know I can't bowl. I can't get over 100.
I mean, but that's good though. Some people can't get that far. Like one of my friends, he was throwing gutter balls for at least like 7 of the rounds.
See, I just think I can't control it.
You can. You have to be one with the ball.
I be strong on one with the ball. What the?
You have to be one with the ball.
You know, when I first met Dino, I was at the bowling alley. Dino was bowling like 200. I don't see how y'all do it.
I mean, it's just, what else can you do around here but learn how to bowl?
See, now, hold on. I'm glad you said that. Before we get into any topic, I want to squash this right now. People who grow up in Hattiesburg, Mississippi,
Mm-hmm.
they act like Hattiesburg is the smallest thing. It ain't nothing to do. But if you ain't never grew up in somewhere like Grenada, Winona, what's another small ass place beside Hattiesburg? Prentice, Columbia.
I feel like people in Hattiesburg can do three things. Three things decent. They can bowl, they can skate, and they can fight.
You really think that's all it is?
No, but I'm just saying this. Like a lot of people, even hood folks, go bowling, and they might fight after the fact.
Y'all produce good athletes.
We do, but I bet you they can bowl, skate, and fight.
And y'all produce good scholars. Them,
We do.
Them people who be at Reggie used to teach the kids at Hattiesburg High.
Reggie,
The debate team.
Yeah.
Reggie Chapman.
Yeah, KJ teach, but I bet KJ can fight, bowl, and skate. I bet Reggie can fight, bowl, and skate too.
I don't know about skating. I love you, Reggie. I love you. If you see this, I love you, brother. Please. But
No,
skating,
I'm just messing around. But yeah, I'm not saying that there's not anything to do because it's like
you
I
got
love
laser
Hattiesburg.
tag.
I never liked laser tag. It just wasn't my thing.
You don't like being in the dark.
No, I love the dark, but that sounds weird. But laser tag wasn't my thing.
Jesus.
Like, let's go laser tag. I'm good.
You got the trampoline.
But how long has the trampoline park been here? Because it wasn't here when I was growing up.
Well, not when you were growing. You're right. It been
Right.
here. It got here since I.
And people in Hattiesburg can eat too. So that's if you want to call it a hobby.
See, now I'm about to say something to get me kicked out the Hattiesburg community, and I pray it don't. But I don't really. It just ain't really. It ain't 10 places that I'd be like, man, I know 10 places in Hattiesburg the food busting.
I can agree with that.
I know about 5 though.
Yeah.
That Jamaican place, busting.
Monica's, yeah.
Monica.
But see, I went to Monica's recently. Ooh, I don't know if I even should say that, but it was
Monica's sponsor us.
Sponsor him. It was.
It's a whole conglomerate here. That's
Yeah,
what I
it was
said.
good, but like my cabbage didn't hit like the last time that first time we went busting. Then when we went for work,
Because it was me. You were with me, man. She knew.
She didn't know you.
I know it. She don't know me, but she just see the vibe. She see the vibe. I got.
But I do like Monica's.
Monica?
Yeah.
Oh, he should be busting.
Oh, we should be busting.
Wing.
We really, and I hate to even say this, we do not really have a just fire wing spot here. They're like,
Wing.
Didn't fell off. You give 2012, like
Coupe de Ville. Back when Coupe de Ville.
Coupe de Ville was busting.
Oh, Coupe de Ville.
Capital BUSSIN.
They say it's one out in Oak Grove though.
It is, and I be seeing it on like what's the little food apps? Because I don't use them no more. But I see it on there, but I never.
Like Uber Eats or something.
Yeah, like Uber. What's the other food app?
I ain't never used no food.
DoorDash and all that. Like
did that. I feel like
it be
that
populating on there, but then I don't live on this side of town. But I be hearing about it, but I don't. American Wings, I fool with them.
You be everywhere though.
That's.
You work on the side of town that this wings place
I
at.
work on this. It's my American Wings.
The other one.
What's the other one?
Dino, what it's called? Dino had to be paying attention to shit. The one that's in
Wingstop
in
is
Oak
trash.
Grove. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean that one. But it's another one that be popping up on DoorDash that said it's out there. I just ain't never, patronized it. I mean, I fool with American Wings Cafe.
You
Yeah, they probably the best in my opinion. Yeah, for them type of wings.
you rock with what my joint, man? Do you eat at the keg when you go to the keg? You just drink.
Yeah.
You ever ate that jalapeno burger?
No,
You don't like spicy food?
I do. I like fried jalapenos.
My dog, I knew he was.
I eat them like pickles.
We were cool for a reason.
Yeah.
If you ever go to this steakhouse, it's called Salt Grass.
I want to go.
It's one on the way to New Orleans.
It's one on the coast too.
Get the fried peppers and pickles.
That sounds like a good time.
Bussin' with the little Tito lemonade. Jesus Christ, boy, you being a drunk. You get you about 2 or 3 of them things and eating them things, you being a drunk and good before you know it now.
Yeah, I get the fried jalapenos on them Hattiesburgers and then add Tofers when I do go there.
I ate at Hattiesburg one time, but I didn't eat there. I got it to go.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I don't remember it. That's why.
Yeah. Now, did you eat it when it was Hattiesburgers or when it was Blue Jays?
Hattiesburgers.
Oh, yeah. They got a burger. I can't think of it. Is it downtown? Maybe? Whatever burger it is with the jalapenos and the pepper jack cheese. I like that.
Look,
combo.
We giving a lot of shout outs. Somebody sponsor. Throw a little ad dollars. We putting your name out there in the universe.
Let us come shoot the podcast at your restaurant.
That'll work too. That'll work too. But it's another. Oh, the place that been on Food Network. I've been here like damn near 15 years now. Never ate at this place.
What place?
Letha's.
See, they didn't move because they was out here in Oak Grove where Land Shark is. Now they in Pelder and they like past Walmart in Pelder. I don't be thinking about it.
But you stay on that side of town.
I don't want to go that far though. Like it's past Walmart, like by the high school, like the high school.
That's like 15 minutes away from your house.
I'm not doing that. Now, when I worked at that place, the nephew of the owner or whatever he was, he had brought me a couple plates one time. He brought me like a smoked chicken plate and a real plate. It was good.
I ain't never ate there.
Yeah, it's like typical barbecue spot. You know,
I gotta eat there.
Well,
soon.
Make that 30-minute drive and go.
It's definitely 30 minutes from my house. Definitely 30 minutes.
Make that 30-minute drive and go.
But is it expensive?
I don't think so. But the economy. Stuff that used to be $10, $14 now. So
it costs $100 to go outside now.
It does. That's why I don't go out much.
You lying. Don't lie to these folks, bro. Don't lie to these folks. Don't lie to these folks. Now.
I have to plan my outings. Okay, so Friday night was kind of spurred of the moment. It was like in the group chat, hey, what y'all doing tonight? Boom, what's up?
Then you on SG. I see you on IT. Hey,
stop it.
Green tea.
Green tea shots are the best.
Is that really liquor?
Yes, it's Jameson.
I taste green tea shot and then taste not a drop of liquor.
That means it was made right. That means it was made right if you didn't taste the liquor. Now, if you could taste like the Jameson and it don't taste like smooth and refreshing, well, made right.
How many did it take you to get? Because you don't drink to get drunk. We were drinking one night and you were faking.
I was not. Then I had a higher tolerance. Now since
I watch you pull the shot out like you taking the shot.
It was probably Fireball. I don't fool with Fireball.
I'm saying.
I can't.
Why you don't mix Fireball?
It's just something about cinnamon and liquor just don't mix well with me.
You don't like cinnamon?
Not in liquor, I don't.
Did you eat Big Red growing up?
No. Meant to burn my tongue.
What gum you ate?
Just fruit. Spearmint. Big Red one for me. I'm not that mature.
That Fireball, dude.
I feel like Fireball is good if you're doing like a hottie toddy and you just need a little extra.
I like it. I like it because it's just, I want to drink, but I don't want to taste no alcohol. And then I want to take 5 shots. And before you know it, I'm like, woo.
Oh, Fireball?
Woo. But you know what I like that now? Casamigos.
Oh, you one of them.
Casamigos like that to me now. It's just, I've been to took 5 shots.
You gonna mess around and have a little Ray or Ray Viana on that Casamigos.
Don't say that. Don't jinx me. Knock on wood.
Me and tequila is fight or flight. Cause
yeah, I'm saying that Blanco Casamigos is the truth.
I will only drink tequila if I know what my end of the night mission is.
There you go, being fast.
I'm just or like I know I want to get like wasted.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only time I'll drink it.
But let me ask you something.
Or I'm finna fight. That's when I don't need it.
What's the purpose of drinking?
That's a good question.
It's to get drunk.
No, it's not. You just want to feel good. You want to relax.
I don't want to remember none of this.
Why?
Or if I do, I want to vaguely remember it.
See, I can't do it. I like to remember my moments. You know what I'm saying?
You going, chill out.
I do.
Chill out. Chill out,
you
bro.
Went there. I'm saying if you with the crew and you drinking, you know what I'm saying? We having a good time, good vibe. I want to remember that. Now, if I know we on that type of, we hopping, we going, then I don't want to remember that. But I can't go there if I would look no more. I done got north of 30, so I'm just like,
Bro, you 31.
I am 30.
What you just said north of 30?
I mean, because I'm past my 3 months after my birthday.
This Negro.
I turned 30 in February of this year. You said I'm 31.
Pure gold. We bring
I am. I am.
Dude. No, ain't no point in drinking. I didn't, but see this thing, I didn't start drinking until I was probably like 22, 23.
I was drinking.
I was smoking and stuff, but so now it's like if I drink, I just want to.
I started drinking when I was at Pearl River Community College.
Young.
I was
fresh out of college. Fresh out of high school.
Yeah, because in high school, I wasn't thinking about nothing but getting out of high school. Like, I hated high school. You know, like, I don't like y'all. I'm ready to.
That's another thing I never understand. I talk to people and they be like, they didn't like their high school. I love my
I'm not saying
school.
I didn't like my high school because I love Harrisburg High. I didn't like the just high school. Like, I was ready to go.
I loved every minute of high school. Even me getting expelled.
What you do to get expelled?
I brought an airsoft BB gun to school.
Psychopath. Yeah, I didn't, because 9th grade, I was a pretty girl, but I couldn't, like, I was trying to figure out my style. So, people called me Tagger. That was cool, whatever. I was still cute. But I was like, okay, but I'm still cute. And then, you know, some older, upperclassmen would hit on me. I was just like, okay, whatever. 10th grade, I think 10th grade was my best year. Yeah. 10th grade was probably my best year because I kind of found myself, you know what I'm saying? Got some friends, you know, I'm kind of in the groove, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool. 11th grade, I think it was a little toxic then because I think that's when I got into trouble for pretty much almost
being fast.
No, for like beating my boyfriend at the time.
Being fast.
No, I like, no. See, let me tell you what happened. Because if you went to Harrisburg High around this time, you know the story. So basically, I had a boyfriend. I ain't gonna say his name. We're gonna call him John for the sake of the story.
John Doe.
We're gonna call him John. John was cool with my cousin. Y'all know who my cousin is, so y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, and we was dating. Like, he was my first little real boyfriend or whatever. Cool. He used to walk me to class. So after this certain class, I'm thinking, okay, he coming out his class. He gonna walk me to my class. He coming out the class with somebody else. I'm like,
was they just walking?
Yeah, at first I was like, oh, they just in front of each other. Then I saw them hold hands. I'm like, I know this nigga see me. So I'm like, what's up? They started walking. She laughing. So you laughing. So that means now I got to fight you too. So I'm like, okay, his class.
Yeah, but that's bad.
It was. His class was next to my class in the dome at Harrisburg High. I was going to Spanish. It's in the middle of the campus. I was going to Spanish. She was going to French. So I was like, I'm not, you're not finna embarrass me like this. I went to my class. I think I put my book back down. I went to his class, and I was going after him. And one of my classmates, RIP to him, had grabbed me. So I grabbed a stapler off the desk.
You hit this man with a stapler? In the neck?
In the neck.
Did it actually?
He got a couple cuts.
That's fucked up.
It was, but my feelings were hurt, and I was embarrassed. Like, you're not finna embarrass me like that, and me not like you finna feel what I'm feeling. So yeah. So after that, you know, my little heart was broke a little bit. And then senior year was cool. I learned how to play spades in my 6th period class.
Why we ain't never play? We did play spades. You whooped my ass one time.
I did. People sleep on me, and that's fine. You better wake up.
I was so mad after that game. I ain't gonna say who I was playing with. He know if he watch it. I was pissed off. Ain't no way I'm supposed to lose.
Well,
but I lost. Lost bad too. The girl, what's that girl name that you were playing with?
Kiki, my best friend.
Yep.
It's my spades partner. Shout out to Kiki.
Yeah, she was y'all. I think y'all cheating on the slit though. Y'all
we don't cheat.
Y'all got some hand signals or something.
No, we don't. We'll let y'all make it the first couple. You know,
some winks or some shit.
Nah, she too honest to cheat. Now me on the other hand, I said I like it's Kiki. It's time to cheat.
See, good segue.
She not gonna cheat.
This is a perfect segue.
She not gonna cheat.
To one of the topics on the board. We're gonna get into some topics real fast. Hey everybody, I want to give a disclaimer before we get into this topic. I didn't choose this one. You know, I told her when she came on this podcast today that she is not a guest. So I introduced her wrong. She's not a guest. She's an actual co-host for today. And she picked the topic. She picked relationships. I ain't had no successful relationships in my life, so I ain't really got no advice to give nobody. But I do want to hear her take on relationships.
But you don't have to have successful relationships to talk about them.
Yeah, that's where we go wrong on the internet. People who don't be having successful relationships be give perfect example. What's that dude? The big swole dude used to preach the Bible and stuff with a woman beside him. And then
is his name Derek or something? And she be on there looking like she just lost.
Had a bonnet on and stuff.
Like what? How you?
Look what happened to them.
Didn't he cheat on her and with the side chick now or something like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gave a lot of relationship advice telling dudes what they should be doing for women.
But that's part of her fault too. Because you allowed him to have you on camera on the internet looking like that. And then...
Well, she didn't know he was out here dropping meat off and nobody else.
Women have intuition. You know when something ain't right. And you know when your man doing other stuff that he ain't supposed to be doing. It's just whether or not you listen to your intuition.
I don't believe
We always get that feeling when something ain't right. It's just whether or not you choose to believe this person is who they say they are, or you like, are you gonna believe who they really are? We see that in today's time and around in our area. Plenty of people like that. You know that nigga a dog. I love my husband. Girl.
Yeah, they trying to do it they trying to make the relationship work, the marriage work.
What's the point? If
you got kids, you want to make it work.
I mean, but kids feel that.
True.
I don't believe, and I'm not married yet. I don't believe in staying in things that are not healthy for you because it's going to spread. Because if it's not healthy for you, it can't be healthy for the people around you. It's like a fungus. Just like if you at work and you miserable at work, people going to feel that.
Well, you think Jesus getting crucified was healthy for him?
No. But Jesus don't... How was it healthy for him?
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't.
Right. But he also don't bless no mess. You're not giving God glory out of your marriage if you sitting in stuff being miserable. Now, that's not saying we had an argument today. I don't like her. No, work it out. You work it out. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you know from day one that you really don't like this person and you wonder why every day you in hell and y'all been together for 14 years.
How you know you don't really like somebody?
When every day you wake up, ain't nothing about them making you happy. They breathe wrong and you ready to knock the house down.
Okay, that's an extreme, but
I'm just saying,
but that's real though. That's real. That's
like
real.
If anything that they do, like if 85% of the stuff that they do aggravates you, it's either you or it's them.
Don't you gotta get to a point where you feel like that though?
Some people already do. They just don't want to be truthful about it. They want to put on the image that
So they just lusting.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody the other day. I think most people don't like the actual person. They just like the sex.
They like the sex, or they like
the idea of
the idea of that person. But you're not. People fall in love with potential. Like we see the potential in people sometimes that they can't see it in themselves, but it's the matter of are they going to reach that potential, or do they even want to get to that potential?
Well, some people satisfied with making $40,000 a year,
and that's cool. But you have to be cool with that person. If they don't want to do no more, you can't force them. You can't spend your time and your energy like you really can go out here and make $100,000. I'm cool. If they don't want to do it, then they don't want to do it. I feel like falling in love with potential is why people aren't really happy, or falling in love with what they think can happen.
So with all that being said, relationship. Mm-hmm. Where you at?
I'm single. I'm dating.
See, now we getting too technical, man. Our grandparents didn't think about all that.
This is why I won't put
your grandmama didn't say she was single when your granddaddy would.
I never had that conversation with them about how they got together.
I'm saying.
My granddaddy was slick, but my grandma was slicker.
It's another topic. We'll prove that. I believe that. I ain't gonna never knock that. But I'm saying, why is it so many layers? Like I'm single till you put a ring on my finger or something. Is that so? If he say the same thing, how you gonna feel?
I'm cool with that. And let me tell you why. Because communication. We communicate. I have commitment issues. I'm very transparent about that. So
Is it just with relationships or like with everything in life?
I say right in this level of life, level is the right word to use. Anyway, but in this season. In this
Holy Ghost power.
In this season of life, I recognize my traumas. And I know I have commitment issues. Of course, like any other human being, I want partnership and intimacy, and I want to have my person, but I have to get out of myself in order to be able to fully commit. Like, it's cool what we got going on right now. Am I gonna feel that same way at the end of the year? Like, don't say I'm your girlfriend and I'm like, hold up, because
so it's on you.
Yeah.
So pretty much he ready to pull the trigger, but you don't want to.
I wouldn't say pull the trigger, but I would say we have an understanding. Like, and I made that clear from the beginning. Like, I'm gonna try this because this is new to me, and I'm getting older. I know we really don't have to factor in age like that, but I'm getting to the point where, like, okay, I am kind of tired of being by myself. I don't want to take my own trash out, but I still have to ease my way into it because of my.
Stop. Stop. So it's his job to take the trash out?
No.
You got gender roles in your relationship?
I don't. I'm not in a relationship, but no. I don't believe in it. I mean, a man is supposed to be a man. Yes, you're supposed to lead and I'm supposed to follow, but I can't say the chores is all on you. I'm just going to cook, you clean. That ain't fair. I can take the trash out too if you in here busting suds. Now, if I'm in here busting suds and mopping floors, the least you can do is take out the trash.
If I put the roof over your head?
It's my house. In this case. But I'm just saying.
Y'all shacking?
No, I'm just saying.
They gonna get you over there at the church house now. You shacking?
No, nobody's shacking. I'm just saying in this scenario, if I was to be in a relationship now, like, or whatever, I was married, we'd be in my home, but it's not the case. But no, I don't believe in the whole, the wife got the whole cooking clean, stay at home wife. That ain't gonna be that ain't me.
Yeah, you a hustler.
I am.
You a big.
I'm very independent.
That's bad. That's probably the bad.
And that's something, a part of me that I have to work on too, is kind of turning down my independency.
Because it be making you come off like a little rough.
It does. And I have expressed it. I was like, you ain't finna tell me.
See?
No, sir. I got my own bread. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see that rough.
Yeah, but that's
what if he's just trying to help?
That's different. So, but again, that's a part of me easing my way into stuff and learning.
I'm saying, how you know? I'm just asking a bunch of questions, people. How you know? Are you always able to distinguish that it's help or you in my business?
I can distinguish when it's help and you in my business.
I don't think so.
I know how to lie. I'm a good liar. I hate to even say that, but I am.
Bro, I hope you ain't watching this.
No, I'm just saying in general, I am.
Check her phone. When she get home, check her phone, bro. She been lying.
Not even with this particular person. I'm just saying in general. Because I've talked to other guys, again, I'm not married. So I've talked to other guys and they ask questions and different stuff like that. So I can easily tell you this is what it is. So I can be like, well, this is what it ain't. This is actually a lie. For you not to be in my business. I ain't gonna say it's a lie. It's just a little bit of, flaking.
So pre-pod talk, I'm glad you said that you talked to other guys. It clicked pre-pod talk. I asked you.
What's dating?
What's dating? Like, what is it dating multiple people, or I'm dating this one person trying to grow with this one person and then to get into a serious relationship? What is actually dating?
No, I did say that it was preference, but dating could be getting to know someone or some people to see, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket from jump. My granddaddy taught me that. Let's say prior to this year, I was on the little dating apps, Tinder, Hinge. Yeah, because I was bored, so I was like, if I can't find nobody the organic way, I'm gonna get online. I know people who have had successful relationships or met people on these apps.
Only thing I know from the apps is you getting your back broke.
No.
That's the only thing.
So my friend.
I'm saying that's what most people go on them apps for. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
That's not why I was on the app.
I'm not going on Tinder looking for like a relationship. I'm going on Tinder to have relations and move on about my business.
See, that's you. But me, I was looking for like friendship, companionship. Because again, my friends have met people on those apps and they've either, had made friends or one person has like legit got a nice serious relationship. And I love his girlfriend. And they met on Hinge, I believe.
Well, I think that's better than Tinder. I think only thing Tinder for is that.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Because that niggas be putting on, niggas.
I do.
We put on a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get to know you.
And really just,
just trying to get
drunk and go from there. I cannot.
Why we, hey, man. Hey, we trash sometimes, bro.
But
I can't even defend men sometimes. We do some trash
I'm glad
ass
you know.
shit.
But back to the point of, let's say I met a couple people on there. Okay, we're going a date. Then we're going a couple dates and we're conversing. That's dating to me.
So after 5 dates?
After 5 days, then we have the conversation of, okay, what do you see from this? Like, do you want to take it to the next level to potentially see if we can be in a relationship, or are we just gonna be cool? That's why I say that's dating to me.
Oh,
yeah.
See, not it make more sense now. See, I thought you were just saying, I'm just gonna see how these people. Cause like after about 3 to 5 dates, some got cut off. All the other people.
I'm not finna keep getting dressed up for nothing.
They gotta get cut off.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And even by then, if you get into 3 or 4 days, the others should be able to wean them out at that point. Because some of them ain't gonna make it past date 1. So their whole realm of activities is dating.
So what's the stage after dating?
Now that I don't know. Talking? Is that what you're gonna call it?
I'm lost.
We're going back to middle school from like, talking. Like I'm just dating. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the girlfriend boyfriend stage?
Talking?
Talking.
I don't think so. Because then you got relationship after that. So you can say we're talking, conversing. What do you call that after that?
What I'm saying.
Because we ain't quite exclusive yet, but like we almost there.
So I know everybody who watches this podcast, you ain't never heard it get a little X-rated, R-rated. It's gonna be a little X-rated, R-rated. In the talking. So after the dating stage, you got that. Mm-hmm. In the talking, whatever. What was the other word you used for talking? Whatever. Talk. We'll just say talking. Mm-hmm. Is this when like relations kick in, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess it depends on the conversation that you all have, because sometimes we could be 100% honest. Sex can complicate a lot of stuff.
It complicates everything.
It legit does. So if you jump into that potential of that being your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife can be, it could be messed with.
It be. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I was about to say spurred up, but that ain't the word. But it can be like it put a haze over everything.
Right.
Because you ain't really seeing them for the.
Because you think about,
people.
Well, I had a long day. I guess I'm going to get my back cracked.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying. Christ. So if that's what you all want to do, then, you have that conversation. Like, yeah, cool, we can go have dates and eat food. But really what this is you look good, I look good. The energy is there. It's a situationship.
But what if I know I like this person and I want to keep talking to them, but I also I don't know. It get confusing to me because just like when we trying to break down what's the stages of relationships and dating. Right. Cause it just, sometimes when you seen somebody that you wanted to do that. Is that true about when women say that? When you like they know soon as they see a man what they will do or what they won't do. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
sometimes it could be a little gray area because how everybody wear masks and stuff. But,
everybody wear masks.
I mean, like, you can look at a person like, yeah, and then you think they one way and then another. Maybe that's a different topic. But, yeah. You can look at it like, yeah, this is going to be my homie right here. Like, no, but that one right there.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
I see you, gray sweatpants.
We not doing that. We not doing that now. You gonna bring that? We bring, man, Emma, tell me this. Did you ever wear, you 30, so you.
Smooth 30.
You 3 years younger than me. Well, 4 years younger than me because I'll be 34. So that means you were like in 8th grade. Yeah. Did you ever wear like gachos?
Yes.
Hey, them goddamn gachos were the truth, man. Hey, Will, you remember them gachos?
Everybody want gacho.
Hey, them gachos were the truth, man. That thing had
wedges for days.
Oh man, they need to bring gachos back.
They do kind of have that's like it's a kind of gaucho inspired type of pants.
Ooh, where is that?
You know them pants. You probably seen them on the internet. That was like if a girl got these pants on, just know such and such. I had to send you the things.
Please, I'm trying to
find it. Kind of like I ain't gonna say a spandex pants. They kind of flare at the bottom, but they hug right.
I'm trying to. Oh, I seen a girl on Twitter with them.
Yeah,
she had that thing back there too.
Yeah,
cause them gacho, man. That was a time, boy. To be in high school watching women, man.
You was fast.
A little horn dog.
You was fast.
A little horn dog. I was on Pornhub. Going home on Pornhub. Oh, man.
R.I.P. to Pornhub in Mississippi.
But we gonna get to it. We gonna get to that. So I don't know. Relationship is.
They're tricky, and the older you get, the more the stuff you do have patience for, and the stuff that you don't.
What you don't got patience for in a relationship?
Niggas that can't dress.
What's can't dress?
Like, if I tell you, like, hey, we're gonna go to a wedding, and you pull up with some jeans and a button down, and I'm like, I told you this was formal. This all I got. What? You 30? You tell me you ain't got a pair of slacks. And you come up with some jeans and a button down and some forces. That's unacceptable.
That's bullshit.
It's not. There are men like that.
That's bullshit. I'm saying why we.
Or men who can't like.
That's like saying somebody got to wear a suit to go to church.
No, it doesn't. But like you got to know how to accommodate to the environment.
True.
Like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna invite you somewhere nice and I feel like I gotta dress you, which that's a woman thing anyway, because we always gonna feel like we gotta groom men. That's just a part of it. But you gotta have something for me to work with. Like the last guy that I talked to, he could dress from top to bottom. Whether it's we're going to a cookout, we're going to a wedding, we're going to a funeral, we're going to church. I didn't have to worry about. We didn't even really go nowhere, but. Telling on myself,
yeah.
But. Like, I knew when he was going places and he showed me his outfits. We didn't really go places because our work schedules never really met well. Because of what he did. But if...
Drug dealer.
He was not a drug dealer. But if there was a time for where I was like... Because it was almost a time that he was supposed to be my date to a wedding. And I told him what the colors were. He was going to come with it. But the wedding got canceled. So...
Why we doing all that?
What
you know what I'm saying? Why I gotta wear the colors to the wedding?
No, he asked.
Oh.
He was like, do you know what the wedding colors are? Because some people like to match what the wedding colors are.
Weirdo.
That's not weird. That's a norm.
It's a weirdo.
That is not. Because you're not finna go to an all black tie wedding wearing yellow.
Well, I'm saying if the couple is requesting everyone to wear a certain color, I understand. But if the couple ain't, it's weirdo shit.
No, it's not. It's like, okay, you know, the wedding. And in this case, I think they were like blue and stuff like that.
I play weddings every weekend.
You do, but you are a part of the band.
No, listen. I'm in the band.
Right.
So I'm looking in the crowd. I rarely see people all wearing the same color. Rarely. Well, and these are $1 million weddings.
What color people are there?
These are $1 million weddings.
Exactly. We like to sometimes coordinate with the colors. It don't always happen, but that was a question. He was like, you know, well, what was, you know, wedding colors type of thing? Okay, and then because he really had a fire navy blue suit that I wanted to see him in because it would have been sharp. He was casket ready, but unfortunately, they decided not to go that way.
So I'm guessing you are the type that likes to go out often in relationships. Because I'm asking that because that's why the dressing matters, I guess.
I know the dressing doesn't really. It's just my whole thing is if I say this is where we're gonna go, or I need you to come with me somewhere, I need you to look the part because I'm gonna look the part. If we're just going to kick it, you know, have your own swag.
It sounds like you doing some networking, some mingling, and you need a pretty thing by your side.
I mean, if that's the case, I just need you to come with it. Like, who's your friend or who's your partner? Like, oh, this is such a you. If I know you can't, you stay at home. I got this one. Or just you want a person to have their own sense of style and swag. And again, grooming is just a woman thing. We're gonna always, hey, babe, get your hair cut a little different way. Try these shoes on. You're gonna look good and it make you feel good about it. Even though we like, you really tacky as hell. So just being able to look the part. This is like a pretty girl that can't dress.
Yeah, it's rare that you see women that can't dress though. It's rare. Well, I guess since you're a woman, you see a lot.
Right, but I'm just saying, like a pretty girl that can't dress.
It's rare.
You don't want to see no fine specimen, and he looking like he straight out of backwoods Alabama.
So, like, what you think about these big ass pants everybody's trying to wear?
What big ass pants?
Like all the rappers and stuff wearing big pants now.
From like the early 2000s?
Yeah, they wearing them big pants.
Why?
That's new.
Some fashion trends need to stay where they was.
I don't know. I don't like it again.
I mean, fashion repeats itself, and I'm not saying that I'm the best dresser because I'm not. I just do what worked for me.
I look back at 2007, I get so embarrassed.
You should, because I do too.
I was wearing tall
What
tees.
the hell do I have? Why I got polka dots
pants.
and stripes on? This shit don't match.
I was wearing fucking fake ass Air Forces with Scarface on them. Man.
All the hood niggas had them on. Like, you knew them thing came out the back of their truck.
Yeah.
Barack Obama ain't got no ones.
I went to the flea market in Memphis.
The clear Jordans,
He got right. Fogged up.
all colors.
Fogged
White,
up.
yellow, red, blue.
Fogged up. I don't know. Y'all, that's a lot with that. I mean, that's a lot. It just ain't. We're not gonna be natural and let nothing flow no more.
Yeah, you do, but there's just little things. Like, y'all, just like men in makeup with women. But you ain't got to wear that. Like, and that y'all gotta understand that makeup is not for you.
But why you putting it on?
For me.
But if you got good skin without makeup though.
I do.
So
but
what you
sometimes
wearing?
I feel like I look like a ghost or I look like I'm homely.
Put some lotion on.
It's not about moisturization because I'm moisturized. When I look a little tired, I have to put a little concealer on to hide them bags. I don't want nobody to ask me, you all right?
Well,
I'm fine.
Well, get some rest.
You can still.
Stop staying up all night.
I don't, but I'm just saying. Sometimes them Louis Vuitton bags just be popping up there.
At least they Louis. At least they Louis.
Makeup is not for men. It is for us. We like a snatch brow. We like a little lash. We like a little popping lip. Now we do
But
we do enjoy your makeup is hidden. We do enjoy those compliments.
I take this wet towel. I go whoosh. You don't even look the same no more.
I really do because the only thing I have on today is concealer right here, and then
But these ain't the same.
I shaded in about that much. Shout out to my makeup artist for the brow tint.
You know what I'm saying? Now then you take off the lashes and then
Mascara.
Your lashes and they small as mine now. They were big as bat wings, and now they small as mine.
I have on very minimal makeup because I knew I was gonna be in front of the camera, and I know I can look whitewashed if I don't put a little something on.
No, we're gonna get you right.
Right, but for my sake, I had to. My brows are thin naturally, so I had to do a little something. You know
what I'm saying? Just be you.
I do, but you never know who can see this. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. I love you,
man. Fuck you, boy.
You're a hater.
Because he ain't said nothing about my boy. We gonna get to my boy.
But see, that's what like confuses me about men because y'all be all in the comments and the likes and stuff on these women Instagram that be full face makeup, long wigs, no clothes. She bad.
Well, I think
but then y'all want to have the nerve to tell us, "Oh, you look good without your makeup."
I think it's
you fine in that big T-shirt.
I think it's just because
you ain't got to do nothing to your hair, but your natural hair is beautiful. I look like Celie.
I think it's just because she got her ass out. And she got her titties out, and it's like, yo, that's nice.
But y'all be the same thing be under these muumuus in these big old T-shirts.
I know it. And so I'm going to like that too. I'm going to like that too, but like, I'm going to like both.
Or it's the men who do that on social media, but they women look like, what's that man name that was in Blade? Wesley Snipes. Or they mama look like that?
Hey, you fucked up with that.
I'm just saying, and then y'all be talking.
Don't mention nobody mama, man. What you on, bro? Like,
I'm just saying, y'all have these not I don't say y'all, but men in general, y'all have these expectations of, this, that, and third, but then y'all women or who y'all talking to.
Sometimes you gotta go what's in your field.
You do, but don't be trying to down the other women when
I don't makeup. See, I grew up in. You grew up in the same time, but I grew up in a time where wigs were laughed at. My mama used to wear a wig. I used to laugh at my mama. What the fuck you got on, bro?
Well, my grandma had beautiful hair. We used to go to the salon at the same time. My aunts and stuff, like my aunt Stephanie, hair down to her butt. It's always been that long. So wigs for me were not a thing.
Your mama got long hair.
My mama does have long. She has beautiful hair.
That's what I'm saying.
But my mama wear wigs. She been wearing wigs for a long time.
Was she wearing wig when I seen that when she was training me?
No, that I don't know.
It looked like her real hair.
Yeah. So I didn't really get into wigs until
they going crazy with the fireworks.
For real. You know they're doing a thing at Temple tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, because today, July 2nd. They did their thing tonight.
Oh.
But I didn't get into wigs probably until I was like 17, 18, like seeing them and getting more familiar with them. Because I was wearing a half wig in high school and nobody knew it.
Half wig?
Mm-hmm, half wig, because my hair was blended into it.
I'm saying...
Like you just put it on and...
I'm saying, so like, why you had that on?
Why did I have it on?
Yeah.
I think because of band and how I was sweating.
I
was. And then one summer, my mama did my hair. She did me like a quick weave. That's what quick weaves was popular. Like my mom used to do quick weaves like it wasn't nothing. And nobody knew that I had a quick weave. Because it just blended like that. Until I finally said, I got a pack of tracks in the back of my head.
So tell me this. I want to know, and then we're going to move on. What's the purpose of wearing makeup and wigs?
It's just a booster sometimes. Sometimes you just want to look a little spice it up a little bit. I know for me with wearing braids and wigs, I have a lot of hair. And my hair is thick.
I've been told your ass.
Like, I have a lot of hair.
What you doing, bro?
But, I mean, getting older, I'm more, like, embracing my natural hair and stuff more. But the way I sweat and how hot and then how crazy the weather is.
Yeah, you work out, I forgot.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just out with my new job. I'm kind of outside. So it's kind of hard to keep up the maintenance on it when I can just throw a wig on or get some braids. Now, when they get cold.
The braids cool. I don't see nothing. I ain't never said, like, damn, she need to take the braids out. I ain't never said that. It's just like, because that ain't a bad representation. But it's like the wig, like, it's just the fact that you going to take this off at night. And then I'm going to be like, who the fuck is this?
Well, it depends on how you get done.
That's like if I had something to suck in my stomach and walk around like this all day. Damn, that big motherfucker, oh, look at him, he's sexy. Then I get home, there's no boom.
Well, that's for women and waist trainers and fodgers, whatever them things go.
I'm saying, so now you mad. You looking at me like, damn, nigga, you look like you had a 6-pack earlier today and now you got a fucking 30-pack.
I used to be heavy into wigs and weaves. Like, people never saw my red hair. And they did, they were like, I got a head full of hair. It was just a thing for me to where I'm finna get these bundles and keep it moving. That's how I keep my hair thick and healthy. But again, as I've gotten older, wigs is just an inconvenience for me now. Now, I still have mine, but I'd rather just get some braids and keep it moving.
I get it.
Now, when it get cold, we finna press this hair out.
Yeah. Well, all you women who do hair, if you're watching this, I'm trying to get my hair braided. Little plug. I need my hair braided. I don't know nobody around here that braid male hair.
You gonna get the D'Angelo braids?
Well, no, I'm just trying to get it braided so it grow. Cause once it get big enough, she gonna wear a fro every day.
But how is your maintenance on your hair right now?
Bad.
That's why
Terrible.
it's not growing.
Terrible.
That's why it's not growing.
I don't know what to do.
So you think braids is gonna make it grow if you don't take care of it now?
Cause somebody gonna be putting grease on it and massaging.
But you have to maintain that.
What I want to say, I'm gonna go every 2 weeks.
But the in between,
well,
you gotta oil your scalp. You gotta put your bonnet or your scarf on.
I didn't do none of that when I got dreads, and my dread was longer.
Locks are a little different, but when you just having braids and trying to grow your hair out, it starts at the scalp. A healthy scalp is what grows your hair out.
Okay.
So you need to get you some shampoo, conditioner, get you some oil, keep it oiled, and shampoo and moisturize.
I don't know none of that shit. Somebody gotta.
Google is your best friend.
Google. You know how many times I Google this stuff and don't know what I'm to buy?
TikTok can teach you how to build a house.
I'm not even on TikTok.
Well, maybe you should get on.
What I'm gonna do?
How to grow out my hair as a man.
They got stuff like that?
Yes. You can find small business owners who actually make oils and stuff.
I'm old. It just hit me, bro. I'm old. I ain't no way. I'm an internet baby and I don't even know all this stuff.
It's all good to be like this sometimes.
So, Amber.
Me.
Amber Scott.
Whoa.
That's you.
Whoa.
I forgot your middle name. I would have said it, but I ain't gonna do that. All these people be calling you by your middle name.
Stella P. Jordan is my name. Continue.
I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Stella P. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. Man, somebody
Call
clip this
me.
out and send this to this man. Hey, brother, call this girl. Call her. You gonna make her day.
And come take me out to eat in another country.
Take me out to dinner.
I'm trying to get flued out.
Goddamn. Amber, so you are also a business owner.
Allegedly.
I kicked your chair over. Playing, man. I'm trying to put you in the spotlight. Whatever the little spotlight ain't huge, but a little spotlight.
Doing business as. Go ahead.
So, boom. What exactly is your business? What's the name of it? Give me a 30-second elevator pitch.
Hi, I'm Amber. I am a public relations practitioner. I assist people with building their social media platforms, maintaining their social media platforms, educating them on how social media works. Yeah, that's me.
All right. So with that being said,
The PR pro.
why you ain't gave me the price yet?
Weren't you supposed to send me something for me to give you a price?
No.
Didn't I say something like you supposed to send me your goals or something like your underlying?
That is not what was said. That is not what was
So
said.
you had me do an introduction to throw you under the bus?
I will pull up the message now.
I don't recall. I'm reclaiming my time.
Foul. Fucked up.
I did give you a price.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
you said
I
you were gonna
did.
text me. You never gave me a price.
I did give you a price
No,
because
you
it was.
didn't, Emma.
I ain't gonna say what it is on camera because people gonna try me. But I did give you a price.
No, you didn't.
Uh huh.
On my mama.
I did because I asked you what's your budget, and I was like, "This is what I'll do for you for so long."
All right, don't worry. When we done, I will pull up the message, and if I'm wrong, I will.
I said
apologize.
it's in the office.
Oh, well, my niece when I.
I promise you because I see the number in my head.
But you didn't say it.
I promise you I said the number.
I promise you didn't.
I promise you I did.
Because I would have been paid it. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to get the professional to help me because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
And you know what's crazy is I teach and I'm a brain coach as well, FYI. So if you're a brain coach, so that's somebody that is, building their platform and they like struggling with learning what social media is, or even when they go out in public talking to people about their business, that's where I step in as a brain coach to kind of, intersect it.
I'm saying I ain't even got a 30-second elevator pitch and I asked you for one.
Back to my point is that I coach people to do this and give them tools, because the analytics speak for themselves. That's how I got my current job, but I don't really be using it for myself. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, it's very crazy.
It's so easy for me to get discouraged, but I'm encouraging people at the same time. That's crazy, ain't it?
But why do this? Why do this? Why you get discouraged?
I guess because I expect people to engage with me the same way that I do them, and it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, cause I learned a long time ago that if he see this, he gonna know who I'm talking about. No offense, brother, but if you see it, this just is what it is. But he said a long time ago, he told me something like, if you post something and I don't like it, and I know it don't go with what I'm, like my brand or what I'm trying to build, I won't like it or repost it. And it really fucked me up at the time, cause like, bro, we cool, we friends. Right. Like, why wouldn't you still share it?
Right.
But it makes sense now that like, why would I share somebody's stuff that don't align with what I got going? Not saying you, but I'm just saying in general, like, I see a trash musician just do like, bro, I don't care about all that no more.
Yeah.
So why would I share that?
Yeah. I be taking it personal, and I be like, dang, I go and spend money at your business. Yeah. Like, I know what I spend at your business, or I know I didn't send 15 niggas to your barbershop, and every last one of them got their haircut. So what's the issue with you sharing my post? Or I didn't send 25 people to your gym, and they brought another 25.
Hey, you getting a little too...
No, I'm just using those examples because, that a lot of people are trainers, barbers, barbicians, that's what I call female barbers, beauticians and stuff like that. Or people who make stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done bought from you and supported your business and told people who I know who got money, hey, I went to see such and such and they bought such and such. first of all, I need a referral from that, but I don't do that because again, I'm a resourceful person. People come to me and ask me stuff or about stuff. Do you think this is legit? Yes. So when I post something that's probably almost the same thing that I've told you, well, you can hit that heart button, like and share.
What's more important, share or actual like? Because I had this argument. Well, not an argument. It was like a talk, a debate. In this band I was playing for, because they were like, yeah, you need to start boosting posts, and they were like, yeah, look, man, I got 10,000 views, and I was like, but you only got 100 likes. So where does
both of them are engagement, but when you share it, that's when the 10,000 views and stuff come in. These many people saw it. So whether or not they follow you, they still saw it. So it may cycle back on their timeline. Eventually, they may come in and like that particular post or like your page. Or it's a simple fact that they saw it and they watched it past that 3-second mark, that anytime you may boost something, it's going to automatically roll on their feed. You get what I'm saying? So a share to me, and you can just look at it, it's going to be more important than the like. You want the like and the share. But again, maybe somebody you share my post. How many of your followers saw my post? They may come to my actual page and look at everything else. They may not like nothing, but they looked at it, so their view is going to go up. So when you think about YouTube, people get paid for views. So that view is going to hold more weight than this little like.
So like comments really, don't you need to
comments count as engagement? Yeah, it counts as an engagement. You want to see it because you want to, talk to your people. Share this. Give me these shares. Get these shares up. Because these views going to roll in from that share. So it's kind of like a cycle.
So share. So basically.
Share, view, like, comment, whatever.
But it don't, like the Kev on stage thing. I think I told you about that masterclass. I bought that masterclass. So I bought his masterclass, and he was saying, like, he gave some examples of people, like, one person had like 1 million some followers, right? And they put a call to action out for people to buy something, right? To buy a shirt or something. And out of 1 million people, she probably sold 100 shirts. But she got 1 million people who like her page.
Right.
And share her stuff. But they only 100 people. And he used the example like, well, this other person probably got 20,000 followers. She put out a call to action, and every follower bought something. So that's why I get confused on what's...
So out of those, and sometimes when people see a lot of followers, they equate a lot of engagement and or revenue. Because out of those 1 million followers, what if 100,000 of them is robots?
Goddamn.
Or inactive accounts. So yeah, you got the number, but how many of those are actually active in that number? Because that makes a difference. That's why that person that had that 20,000, when they posted their call to action, they had 20,000 active followers. People buy followers. I don't know if they're still a thing, but they have. Or the fact of you use certain hashtags, you're going to get these pages to follow you. Like, oh yeah, I got 5,000 followers. 2,500 of them is only real people.
That's what I'm saying. It's social media.
It's cool to have followers, yes. But I would rather have 500 followers and them 500 followers fuck me the long way.
I'm like that too.
You get what I'm saying? They post, they like, they comment, you know what I'm saying? They're telling people about what I do versus me having 40,000 and I'm only talking to 1,200. And even now when you look at certain influencers or different platforms, they're giving the micro influencers more chances. So those are the people who have less followers. Like for me, for my TikTok, because I'm always about trying to make some money. I have a certain amount of followers on TikTok, and so I was looking at doing the whole
hustling selling drugs. I'm
not selling drugs. I was looking at the Amazon storefront because I want to step up my own personal content, and I know people mess with me on TikTok because like I've gotten like 8,000 views on a post, or over 3,000 views. So I know how to work with TikTok. So with me having my amount of followers on TikTok, I was able to get approved for the Amazon storefront. Versus when I tried to use my Instagram, they weren't really going because Instagram is a little different. So they're giving micro influencers, different opportunities to shine.
What's
Amazon storefront?
Yeah.
So the Amazon, I don't know if you ever paid attention to when people like, okay, you can click the link in my bio to shop for such and such. Or
is this my own personal
or
shop?
It's like linked. Okay, so like my key fob thing for my car. Like I linked that into my Amazon for my storefront. I haven't posted about it yet. But like say if the person be like, they go and look at it and they purchase it from my storefront, I'm getting paid for that.
It's a million ways to make money.
It's a million ways to make money out here.
That's what I'm saying. Why you didn't take my money?
Used to, if you didn't have over a certain amount of followers, those type of opportunities were not there. Yeah. So you kind of got to thank God for COVID and small influencers.
They done lowered the YouTube thing too. Mm-hmm. I think it's went from 1,000 like 500 subscribers.
And me personally, I feel like you get more authentic and organic content from people who don't have millions of followers.
Country Wayne got millions of followers, but his shit funny as fuck.
I ain't never really liked Country Wayne.
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't like Kevin Hart either. So, yeah. I think I told you that.
You have. And it just fucking stung me again. How you don't like Kevin?
He's not funny to me.
That early Kevin Hart was hilarious.
No.
That dick swinging and all that shit was funny.
It was all right. I like dry humor too. So
you like shit like
I like dry Carmichael.
That nigga whack.
He has dry humor.
But you like 85 South.
I do.
You don't like.
I just don't like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but I really do like dry humor. Not saying that's my like.
So you watch shit like The Office and.
You don't like The Office? You want to tell you what my show used to be? And y'all gonna judge me for this? I used to watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? With Wayne Brady.
He's so corny.
But I love that show.
He is corny.
I was up cackling at this show.
It was Wayne Brady, Drew Carey, all them. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I ain't gonna lie, I watched it.
See?
But I ain't saying
Tony Baker is
I ain't saying Tony is not.
Tony's my favorite, like.
He's not corny.
Street. I'm saying like not street, but like I started watching him from social media, so he was like one of my favorite from there. I've seen him, I met him, took a picture with him, snatched him with everything. Shout out to Tony Baker. Yeah. I seen him, Kev on stage in person. I met to hear. Like I watch All Deaf all the time.
Oh yeah. They funny though. Like, all three of them like super funny.
Yeah, I've been to
especially
a couple of them.
Kev on stage like super funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like he done got into this thing now where he be talking about sex with his wife.
That shit is funny.
And it's like, dog.
His titties is bigger than his wife's.
I pray that man don't see that.
Yeah. They are. She's little. I met her too.
But I'm saying she like it.
She does. And they have come up from nothing to something together.
That's all that matters.
That's goals.
That's all that matters.
Your wife like it.
She like titty rubbing up on her.
That's nasty. I could die.
Okay. Amber, give me 2 tips to grow for the people watching this. But they're really for me.
I gotta take
saying
my own
it for
advice.
the people, but this for me. 2 tips to grow your social media.
Be consistent.
What's consistent? Because Kev on stage, he talked about consistency.
So consistency looks different for everybody.
He said post as much as you post as much content as you can post good content. So if you can only post one piece of good content a week, post that one piece of good content.
I agree with that. And I say, because some people think consistency for everybody is posting every day. Mm-hmm. And I even tell my clients, I said, depending on what kind of business that you're putting out there, there's no need for you to post every day. But if you have a business to where people need to learn stuff all the time, like I have the aesthetic business. So we're always we post pretty much Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, because of the business that she's in, and her competitors on social media are posting every day. So we want her content to stand out. So we always, every day I'm posting something for her. But like for me, with my personal Instagram, which I'm trying to, show my little life journey, shout out to me. I'm not gonna post every day. Now my story, I'll be active, and even then I'm kind of laid off. But
no, if I look right now, there's something on there.
But it's not me though. It may not be me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe something that I shared. So for me, it's getting into the groove of okay, this is what consistency is gonna look like for you. So maybe we need to start with 1 day a week on your feed. Then I build up to 2 days a week. So you have to build consistency at your own pace.
Okay.
That's a sermon.
Tip 2.
Don't try to be like nobody else. Authentic content is gonna stick out versus trying to be like everybody else. Like I know we gonna use the sounds and all that type of stuff, but don't try to look like somebody else. People try to make content like you got some beauty influencers who try to do the same type of thing. Be different. You know, if you want to use the sound, cool, but what's different about you in this sound? You know what I'm saying?
Be different.
Yeah, be authentic.
I rock with that. That one pretty generic though. I'm gonna let you slide with that one.
Okay. You want another one?
Yeah.
You want a bonus?
Give me a good one.
Okay. Plan your content days. If you know there's something specific that you're trying to do, for instance, you with your podcast, I told you before that, hey, you need to hit us with a couple things through the week to keep the podcast, that particular episode, hot.
It's hard.
So you may drop the photo of your guest on this day. In a couple days, you need to hit us with a sneak peek of the episode. And then by the end of the week, episode dropping, tune in at 5 o'clock. Yeah. So that way we can stay engaged with you. And, you know, so you plan the day of the podcast, but I need you to plan the rest of the week, the content for the rest of the week. And you can set content days. Yeah, so even if you're not, you know, giving podcast content, you're a musician. If you want to do something like, you be dancing in your office.
I done slipped. I ain't put a video of me playing, but I know these folks think I'm
even
lying. This nigga don't play an instrument to save his life.
Or even if you don't play your instrument, what does a day in the life of a musician look like? That's something that you can plan.
Niggas be lying, talking about they busy. Niggas ain't busy. Niggas at home.
I cannot.
Playing on PlayStation.
I'm going to use Robert Hall as an example. A long time ago, for the longest, I told Robert Hall, you have got to plan your content and be consistent with your content.
He's going crazy now, though.
Point exactly. So now he has this thing called Song of the Day. Mm-hmm. So now that he has the time to sit and what I'm going to post, he planning it out. He doing it. Like, you know, for a while we was like, we're going to do a content day. Like, we're going to come over, we're going to shoot some content. While we're taking these pictures, I'm going to have the camera over here. You know what I'm saying? So you have to plan that stuff out. So that helps you build consistency to be authentic.
So it sounds like you need a team.
I do. I plan to hire some folks next year.
But like, even if you the creator, it sounds like you need a team though, because you can't do all that by yourself. No. You can, but you'll be fucking stressed.
But that's the part of the planning.
Like I'm saying, even if I plan, say in 2 weeks, I know I'm gonna post. I know I'm posting pictures Monday. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna post a snippet Tuesday. The pod come out Wednesday. And then I'm going to post a whole segment Thursday. Mm-hmm. So I got this mapped out, and then I'll probably do another segment Friday. So now I got 5 days of, I know stuff from the podcast coming out. It's the backside of the work that, like, I got to get somebody to edit the video. Yeah. Got to get somebody to edit the video. Got to get somebody to make the social clip. Got to get somebody to... My photographer gotta edit the pictures the night of, actually. Mm-hmm. If I'm gonna do it that way, yeah, he gotta edit the pictures that night of the podcast, because obviously I shoot on Sundays. I said this 1,000 times, shoot Sundays. So all this stuff gotta happen, but it's like now I'm depending on the photographer. I'm depending on somebody to edit the video. I'm depending on somebody to make the social clip. I ain't really.
So if you know you need a team, but it's not really in your lifestyle and or your budget or just not working for you, you do stuff that works for you.
But then that sounds like you don't make the move.
No, it doesn't. You find content or you find creative ways to do it. So, like I said, like if you do a day in the life of a musician, as if, you know, the days like when you go on to travel, what you gonna record? You getting up, you prepping for your day. If you go get lunch or something, rehearsals, coming back, changing, boom, that's the day in the life of a musician. All you need is a tripod and your phone or a camera. And then there's apps that can, for that type of thing, there's apps that can do the work for you. Cut. Same thing.
Yeah.
I use that app frequently for my job, for my personal stuff.
Did you buy it?
I ain't buying it yet. Because I use Canva Pro.
So you still got the little ding when they put the logo at the end. You still got that
You
on
can
there?
cut that off.
You can cut that off?
Yes.
That's why I stopped using it. I don't want people to know what I'm using.
When you put your clips in there and everything, it be right at the end. Take it off.
Oh,
I use clip cap for.
I delete. She said it. That like me saying honey pot.
Those are my favorite products, by the way.
What?
Honey pot.
That's a real thing?
Honey pot products, yes.
I thought it was honey book. We were talking about honey book for like the pictures and stuff, but I call honey book honey pot. I ain't know it was a real thing.
Honey pot is feminine products. That's why I say some of my favorite products.
Lord, what did I see honey pot for you to even get this confused?
I think honey book is something that you can use.
Yeah, honey book is. Dino was trying to use it, but
yeah,
I kept calling it honey pot.
No, honey pot is a real product, black owned. At that.
Never mind.
Say it.
Nope.
Yes.
Cause I don't want to get in there. That was pre-pod.
Say it.
When I tell you about the close friend, I seen you with your legs up.
Why you said it? My legs were not up.
They were up, bro. I have no reason to lie.
I was literally laying on the table.
Bro, and that ain't even how they wax vagina.
That was pre-wax, Ray.
They spread you and everything.
It's like a spread eagle.
They trying to get all up under them things, man. So that's what I'm saying. So you know I ain't lying if I know all this now, right?
You a man.
What that mean?
Other people be doing it on the internet. Anyway, what's your comments to honey pot? It's hot in here. My thighs getting sticky.
We gonna move on, Emma.
No, what you say about honey pot?
Honey pot, I thought I seen it on your close store. That's why I see.
I probably said these people need to use them. The game changer.
Is that cold? I'm gonna ask a good woman. She use honey pot.
They expensive now.
Is it expensive?
Man, that stuff like $12.
That ain't expensive if it's for
an 8-ounce bottle of foam wash.
No, that's good, but it gonna be good though.
Yeah, I mean, I just suck it up and just use my product.
It's good for you. I know
that
it's
shit
good.
is expensive.
It's gonna be good. It lasts you a while, huh?
$17 for a pack of panty liners. I'm exaggerating, but they really like $8.
Honey pot make panty liners?
Yes, it's a whole feminine product line. So, ladies, if you got a little issue with your pH, first of all, you need to drink some water. Secondly, no, let me take the bet. First, you need to go to the doctor. Second, you need to drink some water. Third, you need to invest in a good product. You invest in a good product for your face and your hair. Same for you girl.
And go wax that joint. Well, this ain't the Pimp C day no more. I don't like hairy coochie.
I don't like it for myself. I don't like it for myself, so.
Go wax it, girl.
Yeah, I don't like it for myself.
Go wax that coochie, girl.
I cannot.
I tickle myself on that one, but okay. So we've been a little funny.
Also, if you need brand coaching or anything like that, DM me.
Give them your socials.
as.thepr-pro. Thank you.
And your regular page. You don't want nobody
Being Bees. Yeah, come on, follow me. Follow me in my Being 30 and Chunky lifestyle. Being Bees, BEING, BEEZ.
I'm finna change.
You follow me on Facebook too, because I'm a Facebook comedian. Amber Iscott.
You are.
I am. I'm funny. I'm funny.
What y'all?
Like, I can do part-time stand-up.
And you said Kevin Hart ain't funny. You ready to bum? That's really funny watching somebody bum comedy. That thing is funny, man. But
all comedians have a bad set. All good comedians have had a bad set. Even Carlos Miller said he had a bad set.
Yeah.
And look at him now.
Number one.
You
just made me forget what I was about to ask you, too. It was going to be, I was going to pry in your business, so it's good I don't remember. Dang, what was I about to ask you?
You were going to something else. So.
What we were talking about? No, before I went there, I was going to ask something else. But it don't matter. Segue. Get a little serious. Well, it may be funny, too, because it's really funny to me about how this is playing out. So, Marvel is my favorite movie house. Well, no, I can't call them house. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is one of my favorite movie things. Uh-huh. They have got Johnathan Majors to play Kang, which is going to be a big, important role. He got in a bunch of BS about 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. White girls,
You said it now.
I didn't mean to say that. I really did not mean to say that, but it came out.
It's on it.
But a white girl said that he physically assaulted her in
cab or something.
In a cab and some other stuff, and he got arrested. He got charges pressed on him. But come to find out now, in his case, they say that he is probably gonna be exonerated of all these charges. Mm-hmm. He gonna be. But the main thing that I want to ask you is, when they first said about him, I think I probably one that, like, if he really did this shit, he is dumb as fuck because he done lost all this money. He just did Creed, Marvel, he in all these movies and TV shows, Lovecraft Country, and he just, like, threw his career away, right? I was probably one of the people who said that, but I also said if he didn't do it, that's fucked up that she said that. Mm-hmm. It was so loud, black women were tearing him up because it was a white woman.
Mm-hmm. Shade Room was going crazy.
Black women were tearing. Oh yeah, I forgot you a Shade Room warrior. I know that about you. You a Shade Room warrior.
EST 2018.
Oh, and why is it so quiet now? That, like, nobody is saying, like, oh, we apologize. Well, why black women aren't saying, you know, we apologize? Then he get with Megan Good and black women go even crazier.
I didn't think that he did it in the beginning. Oh. I didn't think it because I just didn't. His character just doesn't give that energy to me. Mm-hmm. I didn't think he was trying to relive his Creed moment in that taxi.
Knock her ass out.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe, and I do think that those particular women have a way of manipulating people when they're on top, or because I saw the whole thing about it was a lie or whatever. But my thing is, if this is somebody that you care about and you know what odds are already against them as a black man, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Money.
You know, but what is that gonna do for you? Because you hurting this man, and then now he finna possibly sue you for the little bit that you may have. Now that's a whole thing. Now I do get why the sisters were mad, because a lot of times these folk get a little money, they forget about us. Like, dude, your mama black. And then y'all go have these babies with these women. They leave y'all, take your money, leave you with kids. Now you want a black woman to come in and save your life. Because we are superheroes. Because look who by his side now.
I won't argue. I love black women.
But look who by his side now.
Black thing in the world.
Look who by his side now.
My mama would kill me. I'd get with a white woman.
Yeah.
And she ain't even alive.
Yeah. She gonna unalive you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
But I like white women too, though.
I don't have an issue with, interracial. I don't have an issue with interracial type of situations and stuff like that. But when it comes to stuff like that, to where that woman didn't genuinely care about you, because it would have never made it out that cab, regardless of what happened.
Well, Beyonce got in Salon beat up Jay-Z in the
elevator. That was on the elevator, and
you get out. Whitney and Bobby had the most toxic relationship
they did, but
Stevie J and Jocelyn, Stevie J and Mimi.
Yeah.
It's a lot of black women toxic relationships.
It is, but y'all, for when it comes to love and hip hop and stuff like that, y'all are signing off on that for a chick.
Scrapping all his old ladies.
Yeah, but
Jim Jones didn't marry Chrissy for years. I still don't know.
If I was Jim Jones, I probably wouldn't have married Chrissy. She was just too much. But again, if this man is literally at the peak, at the top of his career, because he had, what is it, Devotion? Is that the movie called?
He still got a lot of.
He does. Like, literally before that, like when I went to go see Creed, almost 85% of the trailers, he was in them for new movies.
Like, wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's on top. So regardless of what happened, why are you trying to take the man shine? Especially if you know that that's not what he did.
You think he really, like... it's weird, because I'm really like, why would she even do that? Why would she jump out the window like that?
That's a good question.
Like, what's the purpose? Like, could it be that he actually did something? He did something?
They could have had an argument. He could have said something that she didn't like. That, and when we get in our feelings sometimes, we going for
Yeah,
We're going for the low. I know I will.
Why?
What Eric May say? When they go low, I go lower.
Is that the right thing to do?
It's not. But when you and your feelings and your emotions, sometimes it is what it is.
We grown, so you got to know how to control your feelings.
I've gotten better, but I'm just saying. I'm not gonna go as low, but I'm gonna go low, depending on what it is.
Why? You look like the type that talk about somebody's mama or something.
It depends on if I know your mama or not.
That's fucked up.
Like if I genuinely like your mama.
That's why your mama ain't man.
If I genuinely like your mama,
person,
then I ain't gonna do Miss Ruth Ann like that.
That's fucked up. Don't bring my mama in there.
Now if your mama a bald head scallywag, then we might have a different conversation.
I'm saying.
I try to stay off limits from mamas because
my mama ain't got nothing to do with whatever we arguing about.
Well, see, if somebody bring my mama in, I'm be like, okay. You know how I feel about my mama. Shout out to Ray Ray. I love you, girl.
Whoa, Miss Ray London. We rock with you, Miss Ray London. Don't you ain't gonna slander Miss Ray London.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying. I love the girl, but we just
Miss Ray London got me some money. I like Miss Ray London.
I wish she would give me some money. Anyway.
Well, I had to work for the money, but she trained me.
I'm her only daughter.
What that mean? That mean you owe money?
What? Huh?
That mean you owe money?
What you say in the other podcast? Huh? That shit was so funny.
I'm saying that mean you owe money though, cause you the only daughter.
Just
She got other kids.
She do. They grown.
What you is?
I'm a girl. Her only girl.
Oh, here we go. Feminism.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, do you want soft? You want to be a hustler and make your own money, or you want somebody to give you money? What you want to do?
I can't have both.
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, I want to be soft. I want to have my soft girl era, but I'm still gonna have my granddaddy. See, people think that it be women that be putting people on game, but some people's mamas do. But my granddaddy taught me the game. He taught me about being independent and, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't never let a nigga know your whole move, and don't ever let a man have control of everything that you have. So being soft for me.
Is that good?
What?
I don't think that's a good mentality to have and going into a relationship.
To let somebody know about everything you have?
Yeah.
Why would I?
We won.
And that's what, see, that's where a lot of people.
That's what the book say now.
It don't say be one and just be no fool either. Do it say be a fool?
No, it don't say be a fool.
Right, but here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. My grandparents were married for a long time. They were nice. They were well off. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know all like they finance as far as accounts and stuff like that. But I knew what my granddad had and I knew what my grandmama had, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They trusted each other too. But when people get upset with you, and I've seen it, not with them, just other people upset with you in a marriage, what they go for first?
Well, we don't love each other if we going for money. If I'm trying to.
But I'm just saying though, if you get to the point where your relationship is not working, because sometimes you outgrow people. It happens. But if somebody start feeling some type of way, what they gonna go for first?
Money.
Exactly.
They're
gonna go for your money. So how is that?
But in a divorce, I think you gotta give all accounts to all money, right?
You do. But if it has your name on it over here and his name on over there, if you had that agreement in your stuff, that stays there. Now what y'all had together, that's what you split.
So how do you women getting all that money from, like Scottie Pippen?
Did he have a prenup?
She finna get some of his pension.
Did she have a prenup?
I don't know, but she finna get
whatever. If they had a prenup and it was in his prenup about it, that's probably how. Or the fact that once they get to a certain lifestyle, they have to upkeep that.
That's the most ridiculous thing in the world to me. I should have to keep upkeep. If you were broke before I mentioned, then I brought you up, and now you broke again. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's you. You gotta get out here and make money on your own.
But being soft to me is you let a man be a man. If you want to take care of you, cool. But that doesn't mean you can have access to all my $3.25 that I have. Because then you take all my money, then what I'm going to have? I got to start over.
I ain't saying you got to have access to it, but it's good for me to know what you got.
Why?
So I know, like, if I just get down bad one day, I know you good. And you got
You should know that I'm good regardless because of how I move.
Now, Amber, you know that how you know that ain't how shit.
I'm just saying, like, you should trust and believe that if you down and you know what type of person I am, because again, I'm a hustler. I'm gonna go get it how I can go get it. If you down because something didn't happen, know that we gonna run a tight ship. We gonna keep it moving until you can come up, and it's vice versa. When I decide to get married, me and my partner gonna have an understanding. Yes, we would have a joint account, but please understand too. At the same time, you gonna have yours, I'm gonna have mine. We're gonna have a joint account for bills, whatever we want to do, a savings account. But in the end of the day, I still, and that's a part of me getting over too, my commitment issues, stuff like that too. I always want to, my granddad taught me this. I always want to make sure that I'm good because you never know how people gonna move. You can leave me today.
That ain't that. If you thinking like that in a relationship, you especially if you getting married, you shouldn't get married.
Who said I was? But anyway.
Hey, bro. Bro, text her now, bro. When you see that, bro, text her, bro. Like, what's up?
No, I'm just saying you should always want to make sure you are covered because you don't know how people are going to move. You could be madly in love with me today.
If you thinking, if you going into a marriage with that mindset, you should not be getting married.
If I have that mindset now, it's supposed to change when I get married. So I'm just supposed to let go of everything.
Because you going into the marriage with
this
could fall apart.
You could like me today and hate me next week.
But if that's the case, I never really liked
people
you.
Put on fronts about stuff all the time. You see people already get married in a year, their marriage is dissolved.
But I'm saying,
and then somebody's left without something because they put all their trust in that person. You get what I'm saying? You see it too often. You know. Now the fairy tale is, hey, this is gonna work. We all in. But the reality of it is, it don't always work like that. You got people who are millionaires that women are bringing in the bank, and that man got to sign that prenup because you're not finna strip me. Look at Mary J. Blige. Look what happened to her.
Well, I'm saying I can understand the prenups and stuff. I'm saying like,
but still, that's if I'm coming in with this bread and you know I got all these business under my name, you can't expect me to. Oh, he gonna be on this? No.
Okay, all right. So look, there's different stages. I'm saying though, if I'm Oprah and Stedman,
they ain't married.
Just let me know. If I'm Oprah, Stedman finally popped the question, and I finally say, you know what? Let's do it. I'm sure he popped the question before, and she said, "Fuck off, my nigga." I'm 100% positive. That's
well, the fact that her and Gil are anyway.
Hey. He finally popped the question, and you say, yeah. Now, in her case, I can understand saying, sign this. Now, me and your case, we probably 40, 50, 60, maybe 100,000 in between them. Ain't no need for no prenup. Now, ain't no need. You know what I'm saying? People like, if I meet a woman now, she make $70,000. Ain't no need for no prenup. What I'm going to take from $70,000?
But what if she becomes something after that?
No. I didn't know you were going to be that.
You see what I'm saying? But, like, if you know that you have a woman that has goals, like for me, I'm going to get my master's in sports management. I know that one of my ultimate goals is to work in the entertainment industry. Right now, it's going to be in sports. I may not have that 7-figure job right now, but I know in about 3 years, I'm going to be doing something. Because my goal is to be, you know, PR agent, that type of thing. And I know what those jobs pay. So even if I start making 6 figures, I don't want to get with somebody who looking at me like, yeah, she got a lot of money. I'm going to put on it and make her fall in love with me. And then I let you have access.
Shoot the club up.
And then you have access to what I've worked hard for. And then we get married and then boom, you like, all right. Cool. I'm out of town working one day. I get an alert from the bank. My bank account been drained. And you ain't nowhere to be found. That's an extreme scenario. But things happen like that. You get what I'm saying? So.
But the ratio of things like that happen.
But or when you think about that movie, that Tyler Perry movie, they were regular ass people. And he found out that she had that money, and what he do?
Played her.
He played her. He took her money.
Played her like a
so that's what I'm saying. So if I got that over here for a reason, I feel like I shouldn't have to let you know that because you never know what we may need that for. I may not need it as a security fund. It may be my husband in a bad car accident and we got to get these medical bills paid for. Boom, I got it. Let's keep it moving. Get him what you need. Get all the treatment. Here go the money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's necessary if I do have this over here. Hey, I got a $2.5 million in the bank. I don't need to let you know that. Because you might go to the bank that we use and be like, yeah, my wife, she can go ahead and pull in. And the teller be like, oh, yeah, Mr. Such and Such, Mr. Jordan, you can go ahead and do it. And I come, why you didn't take my money? Yeah, now I got to shoot you, get my money back.
That happened on Wolf of Wall Street.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by, like, I feel like that's not a need to know. I don't need to know, like, if my spouse has something like that over.
But I'm saying, if I got a $2.5... if I got $2.5 million sitting in a side account, and we live in like high middle class, something wrong. Because we should be living like kings and queens.
You can live like kings and queens, high middle class. No. I don't want to live above just because I got it over there for a rainy day. Don't mean that I want to sit here and
most likely
spend it on my living expenses.
Most likely, somebody who got $2.5 million off to the side. It has investments. Mm-hmm. They got a lot of money circulating. Right. So it's like, if I got to live like a fucking.
But credit gets you a lot of things.
Credit gets you what you want.
Credit gets you what you want. Don't matter about them $3 in that bank account.
Keep that credit right, you be good. Now I'm telling you. Yeah.
So.
I get it. We ended up back on
relationships,
but
so don't put your eggs all in one basket. You just never know.
I just don't.
So you tell me you put all your eggs in one basket for your wife. You tell me you want to keep a little bit over here in a Nike shoebox.
I wouldn't. If this is me personally, if I know I'm getting married, I feel like okay, I'm at the point where I really. This the end all.
So she take all your money, then what?
It's the end all. I'm fucked up. I'm down bad. I'm probably gonna kill somebody.
Exactly.
I'm probably gonna be in jail.
But if you know, like, man, I got a little stash of $10,000 somewhere, I know I can. She took out my money, but she ain't got this. I can do something with this $10,000.
Yeah,
I can't do the whole. We got one bank account. I'm not doing it.
No. I don't. Okay.
That's what I mean by putting. Yeah,
I don't think you should just have one bank account.
No, because there's people who do that, and then they think that's what's gonna be the end all solution and keep them happy. But somebody's gonna get aggravated about what you spend out their bank account. Versus, okay, I got paid. I'm gonna put $1,000 in the joint account. The rest gonna go over here to make sure we covered over here. But if I want to go buy me a purse, I don't need you worrying me about because I bought this purse. This came out my money. Now, if I'm taking it from the joint account, that's a different conversation. That's why I'm saying, like, and it be small stuff like that people that goes into a whole spill of other stuff that's detrimental.
But
I know me personally, and the men who've said you gonna be my wife, I've had that conversation with them, and they're like, yeah, that worked.
The what? That you split the money like
we
that?
have a joint account, and then you still have your.
Yeah, that would work though. But it's still. The joint account ain't nothing. Really, when you think about it, the joint account ain't nothing but for nothing to like pay bills and little excess stuff.
Yeah, I would have a joint account for bills, and then we can have a joint savings account too.
Yeah, I'm saying. So it's like,
that's cool.
So all your other money really is your money, but
right.
It's like I don't feel like I need to hide it. That's my thing.
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm hiding it, but what's in your bank account? Why?
I'm saying we married. Why?
You know what I make though.
I don't know what I do. What the fuck? I don't know what you got paid. I know what you make, but I don't know what would the full check.
I have to get there because I just don't. Well, how much you got in your bank account? I got $1,000. What's up? When I got 100,000.
Saying what we hiding for? I'm just thinking in a marriage situation.
It could, but it could also
dating, talking stage or whatever the stage is. All those stages between marriage. I get it. Yeah, I got money. You don't need to know exactly what I got, but I got what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make it happen.
Right.
I can do that.
Right.
But I feel like if I'm married to somebody,
you gonna continue.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, bro, I got 10.
I don't need you to view my bank statement to see I got 1.5.
$40K over there. What you want? You know what I'm saying?
Can I borrow 39 of that? Fuck no.
But that should be understood. You should know what our answer is gonna be when you say, "Can you borrow 39?" No.
What's in your bank account? Then that's the next conversation. Well, I'm in overdraft 20 million. Why?
And you fucked up.
You sure did, because you're gonna have to deal with them overdraft fees, not me.
Right. See, I want to say I agree with all that. I agree with that. It's just why I'm hiding it. That's the only. I guess that's where I'm looking at it from. Why I'm hiding it. But we're gonna move on. So, disclaimer again. I don't know where this topic came from. I ain't gonna say who put nothing on here. I rock with you, Big Frida. But so there was a uproar on social media about Big Frida and Gracies Corner. Can you please explain to the people, the listeners and the viewers, what it was?
So, if you know what Gracies Corner is, you know what it's about. So they made the cartoon that featured Big Frida. I didn't see any issue with it. And it was pretty much because they use bounce music and hip hop all the time on Gracies Corner. So a lot of people was, I'm not gonna let my child listen to Gracies Corner no more because it is. They had Snoop Dogg on there, so is he promoting weed on Gracies Corner? Y'all wasn't in an uproar about that. So the issue was that Gracie's Corner is exposing children to the likeness of people like Big Frida. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it was the cartoon was a lady. It wasn't like it was a lady with a mustache, like you see Big Frida in person. But here's my issue is how does that expose children who can't read, just literally bouncing to the music, learning their ABCs to that type of life unless you tell them. A 3-year-old is not going to know who that is.
Okay. All right, I'm playing devil's advocate here. Mm-hmm. Please, don't take what I'm about to say as like, I feel this way. And listeners and viewers, please don't take it that I feel this way. But say I'm a very conservative family. Mm-hmm. Very conservative. I don't want my child seeing, I'm sure they mind thinking this way. I don't want my child seeing a woman that sounds like a man, that physically looks like a man with the attributes, but looks like a woman also. I feel like it may confuse my child.
But you also have women who have deep voices that are
not Frida deep.
But there legit are some women who have deep voices.
Yeah.
Like legit deep voices.
They got a lot of
but you also have a lot of men who have high-pitched voices that sound like women.
I don't know many.
I have talked to them. I've been on the phone with them, and they're like, "Oh, this is a guy." Like, oh, you get what I'm saying?
You know, it's this dude that wears Taco Bell. I think he a woman every time.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, it like you said, it's one of those type of things. But Gracie's Corner also use hip hop a lot. It's based around hip hop. So, if your child, are you going to say that your child is being exposed to the dangers of hip hop too?
But are they promoting songs like Lil Durk? Or
but I'm just saying, you're still using trap beats and all that type of stuff, and hip hop is dangerous to an extent. So and again, they had Snoop Dogg on there. What is Snoop Dogg known for?
Was Snoop smoking?
No, and neither. Big Frida was literally dancing with Grace. It wasn't like an actual person, like the same little robot dance that she does on all the little things. They were doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. To a bounce beat, and they've used bounce beats before. And if you know bounce, you know Big Frida is the face of bounce. Yeah. So it's like you pick and choose what you want to be mad at, because you weren't mad about Snoop Dogg.
Well, we do that with everything.
We do, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. It just makes no sense to me. You exposing my child, so you're gonna sit here and tell your 3-year-old who that is.
My niece is very observant. You know my niece. You've been around her. She's very observant.
Right.
Even when she was like 8,
mm-hmm.
9, she was very observant, and she could tell stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but here's the thing.
I don't have to even say it. If kids, you know, kids are observant.
They are, but you don't monitor them or scale them back on any other thing. Because they can know all the lyrics to Shabu Your Roll Call. They can know all the lyrics to Cardi B songs.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Wedding Gush.
There's no issue. I mean, you got 2, 3-year-olds in the back seat rapping Pooh Shiesty. You don't see no issue with that.
Big issue.
at the little cookout that y'all got at your house, your 8-year-old twerking. Ain't no issue with that.
We're a fucked up society.
We are. So
I think we doomed.
My thing is they're bound to run into these type of people in their life. So,
but would you want them to run into them people at a developed age, or?
And that's where just like when you think about racism, people are born into racism. No, they're taught that. So are you teaching your children to love and accept all kinds of people? They may be different from you. Mm-hmm. You have no right to judge how they live their life, but you can still accept them. You know, you can still love them the way that Christ loves you. He don't love them no different because of how they walk and how they talk.
Ooh, Holy Ghost power. You just when you walk that sermon in.
But I'm just saying that's my whole issue is again, with this world and this day of age, kids are exposed to a whole lot because instead of you giving your child a book, you're giving them a tablet. They got access to YouTube. Fuck, man. TikTok. You see what I'm saying? When we were growing up, you take your ass outside. Read a book.
Get on that bike.
You know, you had an age limit to when you can get a cell phone. Now, again, I can give a 2-year-old my phone. They can work it better than I can.
I ain't get my first phone till I was in 10th grade.
You see what I'm saying? So,
big block.
Where are we holding ourselves accountable as the adults? And, you know, well, okay, they bound to see it at a young age. Let's teach them the right way to accept people and go on.
But I'm saying, if that's the case, they bound to see a lot of stuff. They bound to see porn, cartoon
Correct.
porn.
They have access to it.
Smoking, drinking.
They have access to it. So if you can let them accept those behaviors of twerking, talking about their coochie, talking about this and that, then you can teach them the importance of accepting people who are different from you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. Snoop Dogg smoke weed, so you tell me your 3-year-old can roll blunt too?
Is weed bad though?
That's a different conversation for different people on the next episode.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
but again, that's a part of you teaching your child to accept somebody who decides to use marijuana. Because we were taught for a while, this is bad. It's frying your brain cells. When in actuality,
it still may fry brain cells, but it's good for other stuff.
Yeah, I'm saying in actuality, it can do more help than harm. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, I just think that we have to do better as a society at deciphering on what's really good and what's really bad.
We also got to get better at just accepting shit.
Correct.
It's like
ain't nobody on this earth got room to judge nobody.
It's homosexual people out here, bro.
It is. There's people who are transgender.
We just gotta accept it. Man.
You do. You don't have to like it, but you can accept it and move on.
True. 100% true. We gotta accept it, but I'm telling you, I think our society is doomed because we just backwards, man. We do
a lot of things ass backwards.
We just do crazy shit, man. Crazy.
Laws are all messed up.
We judge everybody.
We do.
That's
why I don't care about people be judging. Baby, you ain't got no room to sweep around nowhere.
I ain't got the heaven and hell to put you in.
I don't.
I'm trying to get to heaven myself.
That's why I've gotten to the point now where I ain't gonna say I don't care about what I say or what I do, because I still care. But if I decide to embrace something or express something, I really don't care if you got your
little nose ring.
I've been had these.
They gonna say you
these almost like, you know what I'm saying?
They gonna say you worse than the devil in a while.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what kills me about folks here. You can't say that. That's demonic. That's witchcraft. Your daddy is cheating on your mama, and he the deacon in the church and stealing money.
Okay, next subject. Next subject.
But I'm just saying, they don't call people like that stuff demonic. But the minute that you do something different from what people are scared to do, they send you to hell. They deem you demonic.
It's been going on since the beginning of time.
And it's crazy. But you don't call out the stuff that you should call out. But because I decided to wear some shorts on the internet, I'm wild.
Well, if your coochie print showing,
I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just saying, if I'm, you shouldn't go there because that place. The same God that watch you and protect you is the same God that watch and protect me.
Well, sometimes he don't watch it and protect everybody. He let stuff happen.
He does. But the same God you serve is the same one I serve. Amen. Moving on.
That's tough, man. Big Frida. I don't see no problem with Gracies Corner. You and Big Frida.
Me either, because I'm a dance to it.
Big Frida.
Happy
they out here,
birthday.
bro. Not in a bad way. Them people out here. I hate to say them people. Let me change
We are
that.
all one.
Those.
Ain't that a Frankie Beverly May song?
Yeah,
we
are
are
one. Those people are living life just like I'm living life, trying to get to the next level in life. You can't. Look,
living
man, let them
my
do it.
life like it's golden.
Nah, we gonna
golden. We can skip that.
What I want to go with? I'm going with it because it's funny.
What?
So on social media? It's been this thing going around that said Pornhub is banned in the great state of Mississippi.
M.I. Crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback,
That's
I,
a good
Mississippi,
show.
pride.
That is a great show.
I'm ready for it to come back.
I was surprised when I watched that show.
Shout out to Lil Murder.
Shout out Lil
Uncle
Murder.
Clifford. Mercedes.
Shout out Mercedes.
Diamond, he's so fine.
His Miracle Watch, she bad.
She is. I like her.
She bad. Now, Pornhub is banned in Mississippi, so I did some research here.
So clear your cache and cookies.
Before the no.
In your history.
I like
You done figured out how to get around it.
I like people to see. I go private mode if I don't want somebody to see nothing going on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Incognito.
But I did a little research because I wanted to see. Porn is such a big industry. I wanted to see what percentage of porn in Mississippi was watched by women. And they say that Southern ladies watch the most porn, while women in Northern and Midwestern states aren't so into it. According to the survey, Mississippi women watch the most adult films in the United States, 26%, with Georgia, South Carolina both 25%, and Tennessee 24%. Following right behind.
So women in the South.
Why are they so horny? I am confused. But you know what? You said people in Hasburg can do 3 things. I'm going to add a 4th thing.
So why are you going to place that geofence on?
It's all over. It's all over the South. My hometown, Grenada. Like, how is this? So that means 26%. So that means if you go to church, that means that it's probably 20 people in the church house that watch porn the night before.
Or the morning of. Or when they leave church.
Ain't that wild?
But they say masturbating is good for you. Health is it's good for you. I read that somewhere a long time ago. They said something about like it's a release of, well, obviously it's a release. Yeah. But it's something about it was good for you.
Hold on. They call me research man.
That was a long time ago. It may be something different. Now, if you do it too much, of course, but I think they said, something about, this is a cool little thing right here.
Yeah. They say you should orgasm at least one time a day. That's what I read somewhere.
I remember that's what I read.
Masturbation is a natural, healthy way to explore your body. It's a known part of your masturbation has many physical and mental benefits and no severe side effects. You should feel comfortable. That is not the article. Oh, 10 benefits. Let's look. Men's health. Well, damn. I ain't want to read no men's health article.
You should. You're a man.
I think these folks be lying, bro.
Is it WebMD?
No, it's men's health. That's the actual, the book, the magazine. It can help lower your prostate cancer risk. It makes you harder. Oh. It helps you last longer doing sex. And I don't know about that one, cuz. I still be skiing. It boosts immunity. It boosts your mood. It can help you fall asleep. It can increase your lifespan.
Natural melatonin.
It can improve your skin. It helps you get to know your own body better and improve heart health.
I guess because your heart, you
pumping blood.
Yeah.
Damn. Why would they ban Pornhub in Mississippi?
For the children, because we just had a conversation about children being exposed to stuff, and it's easy to just type in Pornhub.com and you can see it.
I ain't never thought to use Pornhub.
So you don't use Pornhub? What you use?
Xvideos. I just go to X videos.
I don't watch porn.
This clearly say you are lying. This clearly say you are lying. So, but
everybody watches porn, whether you watch it on a site or on Instagram.
It's on Twitter for sure.
Man, and I didn't know Twitter was wilding like that.
Bro, it's on Twitter.
Like, it's people on Twitter going ham.
Going crazy.
I said, I clutched my pearls when I saw that one time.
They going crazy on there.
It was one girl, this is probably too much to say on the podcast. It was one girl.
Miss B Nasty.
I don't know who she was, but she was
squirting everywhere.
She was doing that, but she'll put it in the bowl and she'll drink it or some shit like that.
She cold.
I said, I had to stop. I had to clean my phone because I was like, I ain't no way I just saw this on my phone.
You cleaned your phone?
Because it was just, I feel like the stuff was on my phone. Like, I cleared my history and everything. I was like, this is too much. Because what?
It's out there. It's my niece on Twitter. I'm mad. I really don't want her on there. She on Twitter. Bro, if I get on Twitter right now and scroll,
I'm not a Twitter person. Like, I don't get on Twitter unless somebody send me a link to look at something.
See, I just be on here talking to myself. I don't be talking to other people. I just talk to myself.
Now, back in 2011, 13, I was heavy on Twitter, baby. I was popular on Twitter. That's why I met a lot of people in Harrisburg on Twitter. Beezy Baltman was my name.
You were going to Twitter Tuesday?
No, I was too young.
Oh, damn. Ain't no way. Cause you only 4 years younger than me. So I know you was
That was going on when I was in high school.
That was going on when you was in what
year
you graduated?
11. Damn. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about going to no club. I was trying to get the hell out of high school.
I was partying like hell when I was in high school.
I believe.
But I was a good kid though.
I wasn't going. But when I graduated, well, we started Twitter in high school, but when I graduated, that's how I met a lot of people in Hattiesburg during that whole, when USM was hot, when y'all band was going and stuff. Like, I was out there at the fountain, Friday night at the fountain.
Come on, you remember that?
Yeah. So that's how, literally, Beezy Baltman was my Twitter name.
Beezy Baltman?
Beezy by Yeezy taught me.
Oh.
Beezy bought me.
Bought me?
Beezy bought me.
Like paid for you?
Yeah. Like, that was my tagline.
Where the fuck you get that from?
I don't remember. I just remember I really don't remember. What did I think when I was at Pearl River, this guy named Red, because people call me Bees or whatever, and he had said something, and he just started calling me that. Or did he get it from my Twitter name? I don't know. I'm a creative person. Either, I really don't remember. I think I made it up. And he just saw it, and every time he would see me, he was like, Beezy bought me, baby. Country nigga. But yeah, Beezy bought me, Yeezy taught me. That page is still active.
So let me ask you something before we move on. Because we're going to be honest here. We're going to be honest. I'm going to go first. Because we talking about Pornhub.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching porn when I was like 12. How early on you watched porn?
I was like 19.
God, that's good, man. I swear to God, God is good. Clap. You wasn't fast. That mean you wasn't fast.
I was not fast in high school.
God damn, that what's up, man.
I wasn't thinking about sex or nothing like that in high school. I was literally trying to get out there.
Man.
I graduated high school as a virgin.
Ain't no way you made it all the way through high school.
Mm-hmm.
You just had a strong mind.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't nobody break your mind.
I was trying to get out of high school. I wasn't thinking about sex.
Yes, Amber, you smart though.
I am.
So like, you make it sound like you were gonna fail classes.
I just hated high school. Like, it was just like one of those things that you had to go do.
Did you like the people?
It was some of them cool. Like, some of them are still like my lifelong friends, and I'm still cordial with. But like, I just.
So why?
And I think the reason I hated high school because I was struggling with who I was presenting myself as versus who I really wanted to be. I still struggle with that as an adult too.
I think that's everybody. Though.
Yeah, I still want to be that girl that I was versus the person that people see. Like, I'm like, when I'm at home, like, I'm really chill. Like, I like earth. People don't believe me when I say I like earth tones. I like doing earthy things. Like chilling, vibing. Like,
you like putting your feet in the grass.
I walk outside like this. It's called grounding. I do
that's what I'm saying.
I do it from time to time. I like the rain. Like, I wouldn't mind like standing in the rain, like walking outside. I just don't do heat. I'm just saying, I just don't do heat.
Do you go meditate at trees and touch trees?
No, that's too far. But I would sit under a tree and just chill. I like being by the water, like doing absolutely nothing, just clearing my mind.
So you like going hunting?
I've never been hunting. I want to go.
You like the woods?
Like when we went to
Red Rock?
yeah, I was cool with that.
You want to go back?
Sure, but not in this heat. We can go like
yeah. I'm sure it's snakes and shit out there.
We go like December.
We need to go out there now.
But yeah, like
I've been working out, so I'm back. I'm back
it,
good.
It ain't even that. It's just the fact that it's so hot.
No, I need to work out before I go out there.
We all do.
It's if you don't work out, you're gonna die.
Yeah, and then as hot as it is, you really gonna perish.
But next time I need a gun.
We both need one.
Cause you remember that?
It was a bear, wasn't it?
No, that dude walked up with the fucking 22 rifle.
I don't remember that.
You remember the white dude came up with the rifle, him and their girlfriend?
Oh, when we was leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. You right.
I need a gun just in case.
Because you never know.
Yeah, that's the one of the dopest spots I've been in.
We need to go in like with a group of people too. Because we got to jump next.
Yeah, but Dino tell me you can go like deep. It's like when we be going down to the track and coming back up, instead of coming back up, you keep following the track. It's like a big lake or something.
Really? I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel safe going all the way
Me
down.
either. I need somebody to be able to see me. Like, you'd be like leaving little penis or something behind.
So a little what?
Like little penis or something.
Oh, Lord.
I trail back.
I need to be able to holler and you can find me.
Great.
I don't, because everything after that is a little weird. It's a little weird.
I agree. But yeah, like I want to, get locks and be like just natural, but people see me as the businesswoman, so I have to.
But I'm saying,
still gonna get my locks though.
I just about to say you can't get locks and
I'm still gonna get my locks, but I'm just like I'd rather just be chill. Like
you not chill though, bro.
That's when I'm like to myself. That's who I am.
Bro, you a little high maintenance, bro. I done knew you now for about at least 3-4 years, bro. Like,
I like nice things, but that isn't.
Okay, let me take that back. I'll take that back. You're not high maintenance.
Correct.
But you are a little
bougie.
Elegant. You like how I put that? I ain't call you bougie. I call you elegant.
Bougie,
I call you elegant.
I like nice things. It's just how I grew up and I was accustomed to nice things.
That's why you want a nigga to be able to dress and fucking wear.
If we need to go somewhere, yeah. But I like simple things. Like I'm very simple. Like we're going to picnic. I'm cool with that. We're going bowling. I'm cool with that. We're going for a walk. I'm cool with that. Like you ain't got to wine and dine me all the time. Say, hey.
But it need to be majority wine and dine and not.
No. I'm cool with like movie nights at the crib. Oh. We get our favorite snacks and we pick our favorite movie. Like.
Hey, for all you males watching, I done talked to her into giving y'all the blueprint. Now the whole thing is, she may not want to get married, so you may need to guard your heart, my brother.
I think marriage.
She may play you. Huh?
No.
She may play you instead of you getting to be.
I want to be fully in love. I just want to make sure I'm. That's why I say I have to work through my issues before I can fully commit to being somebody's.
You talk to a therapist?
I used to.
I need to talk to a therapist for real. I need that information.
They don't live here anymore
right now, but
they don't live here anymore. But I can get you some recommendations.
I be playing it off. Everybody that can't tell, but I be fucked up. So,
and I'm glad you feel those emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you some recommendations for sure.
Some recommendations. Now, we're going to talk about one more thing before we get out of here. And this is a little touchy subject. I should have talked about it last week, but I didn't. Shit, probably a week before that. Cause how long ago did this happen? 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So, DC Young Fly lost his partner.
You and their word.
Yeah, but that's what they called each other.
Yeah.
They weren't actually married yet, I think.
No, life partners. That's what I call it.
Yeah. So he lost his life partner to a surgery, cosmetic type surgery. I don't know if it was for BBL or what it's called.
It's a mommy makeover.
Mommy makeover.
One of the most dangerous surgeries out.
Condolences to DC Young Fly, his kids,
Absolutely.
his family. Man, I feel your pain, brother. I saw your interview on Breakfast Club where you said you cry a lot, but you'll never show people. I trust me, I feel that 100%.
So you want to show the positive in grieving.
Yeah, I feel that 100%.
Yeah.
But I think we want to approach this topic from the side of women altering themselves, right? So, because I know the superficial benefits of altering yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is you can get money, you attract more.
Attract a different type of person.
Yeah, a different person. People who are more gainfully employed, I guess you can say. More richer people. But what's like really the benefits of?
I can't say because I don't know.
Do you know anybody personally that have done it?
And they regret it.
For real?
Yes.
Who?
I can't say their names.
Do I know them?
No.
I know one girl, she went to jail. She had got like a BBL. She was like drug dealing. Her boyfriend was a drug dealer or something.
I know who you're talking about.
She was straight when we was in college because we were all in college together.
Now.
Huh?
She pregnant now.
She got out?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was out.
I'm gonna show you who. If we're gonna show after this, we're talking about the same person.
She was bad though. That BBL helped her out.
I cannot.
It
She light skin?
Yeah, she about your coat.
Yeah, she got out. She got out a year earlier, I think.
Yeah, she was like heroin or some shit.
Mm-hmm. She's doing well though. From what I read on her socials is that was kind of a life changing thing for her, and to show that she didn't want the fast life anymore. So she took something good from it. And so she's pregnant now. I think the person that she's with is one of the people that kind of helped her too, because you can see a difference in her pictures and like her talk about this life in general is completely different.
Oh, but see, that's what I'm saying. But doing stuff.
She was bad in jail in her stuff with her BBL.
That's what I'm saying.
But I also too noticed too that when girls go that route, everything about their social media accounts change, because you went from you were a beautiful girl. And you had a little shape you working with your work with, but when they go get those surgeries, every other picture they post is a back shot.
Cause they got that dump truck back there.
Right. But when you say things like, "Oh, I didn't do this for attention," your post say otherwise.
Devil's advocate, cause you said makeup and wigs ain't for the man.
Mm-hmm.
Showing her ass may not be for the man either. Just make she want to show her ass.
And that's cool. That's cool. But I just feel like when they do that, you may not do it for attention, but you're going to attract a certain type of attention when you do those type of posts.
Definitely. But
now, some of these posts that get done, they look good.
It still be looking a little awkward to me.
It does, because you can, and
like especially from the front, like
they all look the same.
Yeah, it look.
And that's nothing that killed me too. Is some of them, well, I want to be different. I want to be different. I go to the same doctors and y'all show the same picture, and y'all all look like ants. Not all y'all, but it is. And I get too. Like if you say the gym ain't working, this is a better route for you. I'm all for it.
Well, but can't you just get lipo or some shit?
Yeah.
Instead of like a BBL.
They have a lot of different alternatives to those type of things now, but BBLs are a very dangerous surgery.
I thought it was just removing fat, and putting it in your ass.
I think because of the fact of how they lay, and then if they hit a nerve or something like that, yeah, they're very dangerous. With you being asleep and the anesthesia and all that type of stuff.
Man, I had ear surgery, and they put me down. It took me like 2 days to recover from the anesthesia.
Yeah, it's rough.
I was fucked up just off anesthesia. Like, I couldn't shake back. I kept falling asleep all the time. Kept feeling hot. So I can just imagine, because that surgery probably lasts a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
That surgery I did was probably 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's a risk. But a lot of people that I know that have had it, they be like, yeah, I regret it because of the amount of pain that they're in. And then, of course, different people are going to see different results based on your natural body structure. So they may not get the desired look that they have, and they're just like, nah, I got to just kind of deal with it.
Well, you can go and get it.
You can, but you have to wait so long for your body to recover. You're cutting your body open. So, yeah. I've thought about liposuction, too, plenty of times. But I'm like, maybe it's just meant for me to have a little stomach. Or I need to just put in more of the effort to go and work out.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this, since you say you thought about that. You still be pulling niggas, though.
And that's another part. They'd be...
So what?
Either somebody gonna like this stomach or they ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't got the biggest butt, but I got a nice one.
You got more like thighs.
I can go and when I get back in the gym, I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. So it's like, for me, I know what I dislike about my body, and I know how I can go change it. And there's a lot of times like now, I'm cool. I'm working towards getting my life back together.
It's just weird that it's like, if I was pulling stuff before, like, why would I change it?
Yeah.
Well, because it's still obviously it worked, but I guess people want fame, they want notoriety and stuff.
They
like
want
that.
they want the attention that comes from it. They want the likes and the shares and the people, the dudes that those attract.
But you can potentially monetize that though.
You can, but some people still do it and they still be insecure.
Kanye West said we all insecure. I'm just the first to admit it.
Yeah,
He said that a long time ago. We all insecure.
He did almost use that line the other day as a caption. I fuck with old Kanye. So, yeah, I just say that for any girl that feels like that's what they want to do, to weigh the options as heavy as possible, because it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. And you have to, I know we go back to the conversation of loving yourself and stuff like that. You got to be like, look, is my life truly worth, living? Because, again, she was 32.
Man, that's fucked up.
You see what I'm saying? And from the outside looking in, beautiful. Snapback was on point, but she felt like she needed to go and do something else, and unfortunately, it cost her life. It could have been the surgery itself, or the fact that her body hadn't, healed from her having a baby. Like, there's a lot of things that can go into account. But a lot of people also told her, "Don't do it. You're beautiful." You know what I'm saying? So that's a conversation you have to have with yourself, to be like, is it truly worth it? Because, again, a lot of people I know that have gotten their stuff done, they regret it.
Women, look, man.
If you're going to do it, too, just do your research.
We love you. We love you, man.
We do. Black women are beautiful.
Men, we love, regardless, whether you got your big butt, your big breasts. Some women got big breasts, little butt. Some women got big butt, little breasts. It don't matter. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. You don't got to get on that. You ain't got to do all that. So, but yeah, that has been another episode of Scatterbrain and Ray Bradford podcast. Give it up for my co-host, Amber. All right. Amber, give them your socials and stuff before we leave, so they can get you. Just make sure they know where to find you. They know how to get your service. You got a website, all that thing, Linktree, give it all up.
So you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Being Bees, BeingBeez. And my business page is as.theprpro. My links are in my bio, of course. And if you want to get some Facebook comedy, follow me on Facebook, Amber S. Scott, and then my business page is also Amber S. Scott, the PR Pro.
I know the middle name. It just came to me. I told you it hit me.
I am accepting new clients. Don't pay attention to Ray. So yeah, hit me up. Make sure you follow me. Stay tuned for my 30-inch chunky lifestyle transformation review. So yeah, shop my Amazon storefront.
We gonna pray for her.
If you're an up and coming sports person, that need an agent, hit me up. I got you too.
That's a hell of a goddamn pitch. Hell of a pitch. I said this. I'm Ray Bradford. All the links will be in all the descriptions. Like, follow me on Facebook, Raymond D. Bradford, Twitter, Ray Bradford, Instagram, Ray D. Bradford. I ain't gonna make no separate page for the podcast.
Donahue Productions.
It's all on the same. No, Bradford's Music House, man. LLC.
Donahue Productions just hit better.
No, people don't even need to know who Donahue is. Speaking of Donahue, go listen to the Dun Tape Volume 1. Go listen to Everybody Wants to Rule the World. My cover of that. Go listen to Awake My Soul. My cover of that. Go watch the videos. Whatever, man. Go click links and just follow and just go on all of it. Like I always say, find your grandmama, find your granddaddy, find your mama, find your daddy, find your uncle, find your auntie, find your sister, find your brother, find your niece, your nephew, your grandkids. Hug on them, tell them you love them. Peace out. Y'all be safe. Well, we done. Hit the